Boy, boy, oh boy, oh boy, boy. You gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. But we back. We back here again. We finna get this show on the road. On the road. I said road. What the freak? We don't get this show on the road, like they used to say back in the day. I ain't heard that term in such a long time. But we back, man, and we finna do it like we supposed to do. See, every time they try to stop you from doing what you gotta do, you just gotta keep on pushing and figure out different solutions to the problem and keep moving and keep working your way around the roadblocks that get placed in front of you, because that's the only way that you're gonna learn how to maneuver around certain things. Because they're bound to come up again later on. But yeah, man, with that being said, let me know where you guys are tapping in from so I can shout out your country, your state, or your city. I always thought it was interesting, and we can all be on different parts of the world and still tapping into the same program at the same time. You said it's better. Is it all better? The audio better? I don't see it lagging. So yeah, man, just let me know if it starts acting a fool when you're in again, and I'm gonna see what's up. All good. All right, bet. That's what's up. That's what's up. But anyways, yeah, man, let me know how you guys' day has been so far, whether it's been a good day, bad day, interesting day, entertaining day, productive day, whatever the case may be. We can talk about it, we cannot talk about it. It don't matter to me. But yeah, man, a lot of people, I'm going to say this real quick while we're waiting. A lot of people, they like to sit around and get mad whenever they run into a roadblock. They get mad, they get discouraged. They try to move the roadblock with their hands instead of trying to figure out ways to get around it or climb over it. And they get tired, they get worn out, they get discouraged. Man, I can't move this boulder, I can't move this roadblock, I can't move it, man. So they turn around and they go home. They go home, guess what? They let their dreams burn to ashes because they can't get around that one roadblock. You can't be like that. When somebody's trying to stop you or something is trying to stop you, man, you gotta keep on pushing. You gotta truck it like they be doing in football. Somebody trying to stop you, you gotta truck them like they be doing in football. If something try to stop you, man, you gotta drive it around it like you got a four-wheel drive vehicle. Otherwise, you stuck in the same place. But yeah, man, if you guys like what you see and like what you hear, tap the follow and the bell button. We got a lot of content that goes out over here, mostly over here on TikTok. You know, you guys can stay up to date. If you want to follow me on Instagram, you can go over there to Prince Kayne, spelled exactly the same way, but there's no dot. You know, it don't let me connect my Instagram for whatever reason to my profile. So I'm going to have to really sit down and figure out why it's doing that. But yeah, man, with that being said, I think we're going to go ahead and jump into this first topic. It's been long enough. Technical difficulties aside, we finna get going on it, man. Ja Morrant. Ja Morrant, man. You can't make it up, dude. See, this is what's wrong with the people in this generation is everybody wants to sit here and try to impress somebody else. They want to prove to themselves to somebody else. And I know it's not going to start doing that now. If it's lagging, let me know. It looks like it's starting to do it a little bit as soon as yeah. But everybody wants to sit here and start saying, oh man, I want to be like the next artist. I want to be like the next rapper. I want to be like the next this, that, and the third. And in doing so, you know what they do? They tarnish what it is that they was meant to do. All in the name of impressing somebody else. You a grown man trying to impress another grown man who got the same body parts that you do down there in the waist height. Why? What is so important about impressing somebody else? That's what I don't understand. A lot of people, they live to impress other people. But homie, you gotta live to impress your past self. You gotta live to impress the person that you was yesterday by doing better today. A lot of people want to sit here and they look for a good job or man, wow, what? That's crazy. That's what people be looking for. Instead of trying to better themselves, become a better person than they were yesterday, they want to sit around and they want somebody else to tell them that they're doing a good job. Now, homie, see, that's where we're going wrong. Everybody wants to follow the sheep herder to the house. To the house. You all are sheep, literally walking to the house to be turned to food. In this case, you are literally walking to the house to be turned into soil for the ground. You are going to the, what do they call it? You are going to the fertilizer pit. You are literally going to the fertilizer house when you try to impress somebody who portrays it as street image. Come on now. Where's the common sense? You got all this money. You're making all this money from the NBA, dribbling balls, shooting balls. You're making so much money from that, and you want to sit there and you want to go to the club and wave around something that you're not supposed to have like it's the best thing in the world. You want to throw your money on a bunch of 304s that don't really care about you. They only care about your money. Where's the common sense in that? Can somebody please explain to me how that makes sense? And then Hassan Campbell over here talking about, oh man, he only 23. He only 23. Last I checked, the legal age was 21. The illegal adult age was 21. Guess what? He over the age of 21. So with that being said, he grown enough to make his own decisions. He probably ain't living with his mama and his daddy. He probably out on his own. And guess what? Now he can't even play basketball no more. He done tarnished his image and his reputation with the corporations. And he can't go back now. There are certain things that you can't come back from. Temporary decisions create permanent temporary decisions create permanent situations. There it is. And when you sit here and you act on a temporary decision, guess what? You could be spending time behind bars. You could done lost everything that you had going for yourself. Man, you had it set up for life, bro. Literally, all you had to do was probably play, what, one more season? 2 more seasons? And you could retire for life? But instead, you want to sit around and act a fool? You want to show the youth that this is what we're supposed to do? No, this ain't it. And y'all wonder why so many of our kids is getting sent to juvenile hall, getting charged as adults, getting put behind bars at such a young age. I remember I used to watch Scared Straight. Yeah, I used to watch Scared Straight, and they used to have some episodes where they'd be having 16-year-old kids doing time with the big dogs in federal prison, doing life. 16-year-old kids doing life. They got charged as an adult for removing somebody off the planet. And this is literally what we're showing our youth, that this is what we're supposed to do. And people wonder why kids is bringing things to school that they're not supposed to bring. Kids is going behind each other's back and to each other when they get off the school bus. They're getting in fights with each other. They're getting mad at each other for all this goofy stuff. This is the reason why our kids are crashing out. That's all I can say. Because we have terrible leaders. We have terrible influencers who know what they're doing. They know what they're doing, but they do it because it sells. You know why? Because they love that money. And what does God say? The love of money is the root of all evil. The love of money is the root of all evil. And they love that money so much that they're gonna lead our kids down the path to crashing out, all in the name of getting rich. They're literally using these kids as stepping stones. They stepping on them. They crushing them. They don't care. Man, it's gotta stop. Yeah, man. It's crazy to me how easily this stuff happens, this stuff goes on, how long this type of stuff goes on for. And it don't make no sense. And it's crazy how we as people allow this stuff to go on. It's crazy how we the people become so, I guess you could say, brainwashed, infatuated with the entertainment that we're not even worried about what our kids are going to think about it. We're not even going to worry about how our kids are going to grow up thinking. Your kids are watching movies, people going out to the banks with weapons and stealing from the banks. They grow up, they think that stuff is cool. Guess what? They're going to act on what they think is cool. They're going to try to be like the characters in the movies and the shows that they think is cool. They're going to try to be like the characters on the internet that they think is cool. They're going to replicate what they see. But we don't think about that because we're too caught up in, oh, it's just entertainment. It ain't real. Yeah, but it's real to these kids. It's real to the impressionable youth because they're in such an imaginary world. And I know this because I myself was a kid at one point. We was all kids. We all used to sit here and pretend like we was in our favorite movie, our favorite TV show. We used to pretend like we was doing what our favorite YouTubers were doing. We all used to do that. But these kids are literally going out and reenacting everything that they see, that they hear. And it's like, man, when's it gonna stop? But yeah, man, that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get up on out of here. I'll be right back for the second episode of the night, so make sure y'all stay tapped and tuned in. Tap the follow and the bell button if y'all like what you see and like what you hear. With that being said, I'll be right back. Make sure y'all share with y'all friends, your families, your homies, your aunties, your grannies, and everybody else that y'all know. Deuces.